Let me put my protection on. Spirit, please put my golden bubble of love and light on to make you impenetrable from any weapons formed against us. Please put our invisibility cloak on to make us undetectable from any weapons formed against us. And please put our golden armaments on to make us impenetrable from any weapons formed against us. No weapons formed against us shall prosper. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit said agree. Let me fix this. There we go. I didn't mean to go on yet. I wasn't ready. This freaking eclipse, man, got me all out of whack. I love you, collective. I love you. I think you're so special. I think that you're so unique in your own special way. And I think that you have so much potential in you to do anything you want to do. And we love you unconditionally here on this channel. All are welcome and none are rejected. We are here to be of service to the collective. Hello, collective. It's me, your favorite psychic medium, Ophelia. Hey, boo. We are so excited to be here with you, to be able to give you higher perspectives of linear views here at Spirit News and Patience with Spirit. I'm here with my very own spirit team, the Guild of the Golden Triangle. Well, I reject you if need be. Well, you know what I mean. We definitely are a place of healing here. We want everyone to heal. We want everyone to walk the path of healing, of forgiveness, of love in your heart. So that's what we're about here, and that's what we promote, and we are certain. We love and light here. Everyone is entitled to healing if they choose to walk that path. So that's what we're about. I'm your host of Spirit News on Spotify, where we teach you about your non-physical energy and how you're having a human experience. You're a non-physical entity having a human experience, and we are here to help you find alignment through our own experiences, where we've documented our own ascension process starting 4 years ago, where we started developing our psychic gift from childhood through the help of my guides. And you can watch that on TikTok through the description bar, through the link tree. If you wish to join us in our community and all of our socials, we would love that very much. We love you so much. We're here for you. You're not alone. You are always 100% supported, and we want you to know that. So we're going to give you another collective read of psychic development. This is literally school for me. This is training for me that I do with the help of my spirit guides. And with you guys, it's really fun. Frequencies, yes. We learn energy. We learn frequencies. Hey, guys. Jen. Michael. I truly like you, but honestly don't believe in cards. That's okay. It's not the cards you believe in. It's the reader. It's the reader. The cards are inanimate objects. I only use the cards to learn how to read energy. And they're games, books, word tiles. So, thank you. Walmart special, girl. You know, it's not what you're wearing. It's who's wearing it. You know? Thank you. I love you so much. Thank you for all the likes, comments, shares, subscribes, all the love. I'm so appreciative of it. We are so in love with you guys. And I want to show you, I showed in the last live, but look at the crystals I found today. Look at this. I found this outside at my new job. Look at it. Isn't that so cool? I found it. Hey, grandma's clothes, old lady clothes, whatever you want to wear. This is a judge-free zone. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
Rest in peace.
Spirit said rest in peace. Spirit's joking with you, Ophelia. Spirit said rest in peace. They know about your dog. Well, good. I'm glad your dog's okay. So you guys know the drill. We're going to read the energy. Remember, time is fluid. It can be... I do have a Facebook, but I don't really go on it a ton for my work. I have more Instagram and TikTok. We're going to read the energy. I don't know what's going to come out. Whatever spirit feels is pertinent, that needs to come out, whatever energy is here, we'll read it and we'll try to interpret it the best we can. I already have spirit burps. Spirit's ready. Spirit's ready. So you guys know the drill. It can be past, present, or future. It can be an alternate timeline. It can be alternate past life. So don't attach yourself too much to it. If it's not your message, that's okay. There's other messages. There may be parts of it that resonate, parts of it that don't. You have to switch the roles where they go. If it's work, relationships, family, it's energy doesn't read people. Energy is energy. Okay, it's non quantity. Spirit just said quantity.
Look down.
Okay. I'm feeling a little frazzled because of this eclipse. I had to meditate like 3 times today. I'm constantly clearing my field because it's a lot of upheaval. Happy eclipse, everybody! Robin! Hi, Robin! I got my homies. All right, you guys, my star family. You guys ready for this? Hey, I don't know what's going to come up with these cards, but I made them, so I'm going to try doing it, okay? I made some of these. We'll see if they come out. I haven't ever used them because I'm afraid that, I don't know, I'm just afraid. But I'm not going to be afraid today. Eclipse, oh God. Evil walking pants. Evil walking pants. Okay. Getting rickrolled. I don't know what rickrolled means. Does anybody know what rickrolled means? I think I'm going to have to look it up. Rickrolled. Let me look. Let me look. What is rickrolled? Rickrolled. When one clicks on a seemingly unrelated link, the site with the music video loads instead of what was expected, and then you have been rickrolled. Oh my gosh, I had no idea. An internet prank. A rickroll is an internet prank. Okay. Wash everything and went to small sleep. Now everything is beyond lovely. Yeah, me too. I had to just, Spirit said weapon. I had to just, clear my field 8 or 9 times. Now I'm good. It took a lot. I probably should have done something a little more efficient. For sure, Eclipse Energy. What Spirit says a weapon. So evil walking pants and getting rickrolled, which is an internet prank. Spirit said a weapon. Some kind of internet weapon that was evil. Evil walking pants. No longer going to school because I already know everything.
Blister.
Oh. Yeah. That'll do that to you. Being tired or fatigued is a sign of an energy shift. Just listen to your body and take its cue to rest. So somebody here is evil walking pants. They like to do internet pranks because they think they know everything. Pooping on the lawn and lighting on fire and dancing around the flaming poop. So this evil person who likes to play evil pranks online, who thinks they know everything, could possibly be doing some dancy hop on one foot, doing the boobity bops around a flaming fire. Or they may have caught themselves on fire doing something online that they shouldn't have been doing because they think they know everything. Having a dream about peeing and then actually peeing. I got poop and peeing. This person is in trouble. They did something online. This evil person, evil walking pants, did some kind of online prank because they think they know everything, and now they're in deep poop and lighting it on fire, and they're gonna need someone to pee on them to get it out. Graduating from idiot university with a degree in stupid. This person didn't do something very smart. They did something very stupid. Pingus Pongus, god of ping pong. Something that's bouncing back on them. Some kind of internet prank they did that's actually going back on them. Pingus Pongus, god of ping pong. Something that's being deflected back onto them or happening to them now. Whatever they did online. Cheating. Cheating. Ain't no wonder you were scared to use those cards, girl. Yeah, Spirit's getting right to it. Dead dinosaurs. So this person could be older, or they could have a very old mindset. They think they know everything. They could be very stuck in their ways, somebody who thinks that they know everything because they're older, but they cheat. They cheat at everything. It says no longer going to school because they cheat. Okay, no longer going to school because I know everything because I'm a cheater. Okay, this is a person that never told the truth in their life. What else? And they could possibly be of an older age, someone stuck in their ways. They're old like a dinosaur.
Adored.
Adored. Spirit said adored. They did something online. They did something online that they were possibly at one time like getting, I don't know, celebration for, but now it's like ping ponged against them because they graduated from idiot university with a degree in stupid. Behold, I have pulled the sword from the stone. I am now the king of the president of chess club. So they did something that they thought was going to like be strategic, some kind of confirmation, some kind of strategy, doing some kind of internet prank or something they did on the internet. What did they do? They did the boobity bops and the boobity boops, and they do the boopy doopies round the fire. They were doing magic. They probably looked up online. That's probably the internet prank. They looked up online how to do some kind of magic for cheating because they wanted to cheat for something. They wanted to get ahead in some way. They wanted to grab the snitch. They were trying to catch the snitch. They thought they had the key. They looked online and found some kind of alternative. Spirit said they're in trouble. Some kind of alternative. Hey, Boyer! Some kind of alternative way of getting ahead because they're older. They thought, oh, well, I'm older now, so I can't work as hard, so I might as well just like take a shortcut. Magic. And now look at them. Now they got no more potion and they're all upside down. Okay, this could be up to 3 people that did this, that took it upon themselves to go online to cheat to get ahead. Something, they were just winging it. Just winging it. They were just winging it. Trying to do some, they're teaching themselves something online because they're evil walking pants, but it ended up being pooping on the lawn, and now they're on fire dancing around flaming poop because they're having a dream. They had a dream about peeing, and then they actually were peeing. They actually got into some kind of mess because they're graduated from idiot university with a degree in stupid. Now whatever they did is going back to them because they're pingus pongas, the god of ping pong, because they were trying to get ahead by cheating, and now they're like dead dinosaurs. They're gonna be old and dead because they thought they were coming up with some kind of strategy to pull the sword from the stone. They thought it was some kind of game of chess or something. They thought they were the president of it. They were like, yeah, look at me. I know how to do magic. Ooh, online spells, kitchen witches. Yeah, that's the key. That's the ticket. We're going to catch that snitch. Now they're running out of potion. They're running out of magic. They're like, what happened? Because this they were just winging it.
Not enough.
Not enough. They're just winging it. Yes, a degree. Idiot university. Look, under dead dinosaurs. Now everyone can see right through them now. Everyone knows what these people did, or someone in this equation, because now they're wearing their insides on the outside. They're transparent. Pronouns. Pronouns. So this could be somebody that's in the, maybe identifies as a T gender. They might be a T gender who identifies as a different gender. They thought that they were being strategic about something. They were cheating. They were cheating to get ahead. They looked up online. They got rickrolled. They got whatever spell or whatever they looked up online. They thought that they knew everything, that they didn't have to go to school anymore. They thought they knew everything, because maybe one time it worked. Maybe they got a good one. But that's the thing about the internet, you guys. You don't know. You want to go online and look for spells and potions and how to do things, but you don't know who made it. You don't know where it came from. You don't know what energy that person was in when they did it. And you certainly don't know the kind of energy you should be in if you do anything like this. They were already evil walking pants. Being unable to learn because I'm a pine cone. They didn't want to accept that they didn't know everything.
Barbara.
They thought that because they can look up anything they want online, they can just go onto Google and Google in whatever they wanted to know and get something from that. You know, the internet searches, you could get anything. You can find anything, and it's a gift and a curse. This is a group of 3 people that thought that they became powerful, that they didn't have to know everything. They were just winging it because they could go online to cheat to get ahead by looking up spells and stuff. And they thought that it was going to get them something. But they weren't able to learn lessons. They kept using magic as a way to get ahead. A gerbil powered spanking machine. They could have possibly used animals, powered their stuff by animals, doing animal stuff, if you know what I'm saying. Pinecone is a metaphor or a symbol for enlightenment. You know, the pineal gland is shaped like a pine cone. So they thought they were enlightened. They thought they were like big hot shit, big dick swinging over here, looking up Google recipes, saying, I know that, I know that, I know that. If you really think you know everything, then why you gotta go on Google? Why you gotta go on Google getting strangers' spells? Now they're like dead dinosaurs because they were just winging it. They thought they were being all like president of the chess club and shit. Disappointing your parents. I told you, someone found out what they were doing. And confused. Their parents are confused. They're like, I don't understand how you got here. You know, they could possibly identify as another gender. No, Josh. Oh, wait, no. Josh may not come over. He has not yet. He hasn't. He has yet to apologize for. For being a blood-sucking vampire. No, Josh may not come over. He has yet to apologize for being a blood-sucking vampire. And they're having an emotional breakdown now. Because they graduated from Idiot University with a stupid degree. They thought that this plan of theirs was going to work, and we'll get into, we'll clarify what this plan was. But they thought they knew everything because they could go online and look up any kind of magic spell they wanted. They thought they were some gerbil-powered spanking machine. They thought they were like a machine. They were using animals to just wing it. They were winging it. That is such an inappropriate way to even step to magic. This person is completely an idiot. Like, really an idiot. There could possibly be 3 pupils, but I think the leader is a T-gender. It identifies as another gender. Getting my butt stuck in a black hole after having an emotional breakdown. Because I have Pingus Pongus, the god of ping pong. What happens when you play ping pong? The ball comes back to you. So whatever they did, it went back to them. And now they're like this. Okay. Spirit says scratch. Yeah, they're gonna have to scratch this one because they did not read the fine print. Magic does not make you all powerful, okay? This person's acting like they're going trick-or-treating for blood sucking, okay? It's not all butterflies and rainbows. They thought they knew everything. Just because you can look something up on the internet does not mean you know everything. It really doesn't. I'm getting called to go to my focus book. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you so much, spirits. Please tell us what you want us to know. Transformation. Let me see. They were being a little boy. They were a little boy. They weren't grandfathered in. They didn't know the rundown. They took a road and they chose to fill their basket instead of listening.
Use this.
Instead of listening to their guidance. They ran fast. They ran long down a stony path and they filled their basket up and they were moving quickly without thinking. They were zooming back and forth. They would get frustrated. They would arrive sweaty and frustrated and lose every drop of water they had. It would always disappear from their basket by the time they returned home. But they kept going back down the road again with haste, with down the zooming back and forth without taking their time, without taking time to think. Begrudgingly, they wouldn't obey and they kept doing it again, taking off again. They kept feeling their feet grow numb as they hit the rocky road, but they still end up in the same situation. This person was doing the same things over and over again, wondering why they weren't getting abundance. But they didn't want to admit, just like this, because they didn't want to admit that they don't know everything. So they're dancing around flaming poop, dreaming about pee and then actually peeing and then doing it all over again because they're getting tricked by online spells. They're getting rickrolled. So they would wipe away their sweat and they held in their sympathy and they would do it again. They would be crying, wondering why nothing works out for them, being defeated, crying, wondering why nothing works out for them as they're doing this internet prank magic. They were growing impatient and discouragement and exhaustion. They picked it up once more to fill their basket.
The number is unclear.
The number's unclear, Spirit says. The number's unclear. They did this so many times thinking they're going to get a certain end, a certain ending, but it always ended up in discouragement and exhaustion. They didn't take the signs that the universe was giving them. Spirit says all the time, if something's really hard, if you keep doing something and you keep getting obstacle after obstacle, it's not meant for you. It's supposed to be easy. Anything that's meant for you will come to you easily. It will be easy. It's easy. It's easy. Even the opportunities you get will be easy. You won't hate them. You won't feel tired. You won't be begrudgingly. The begrudgingly is the word.
Government.
Oh, Spirit said government. Ooh, are we talking about? My mom was just showing me pictures of Hunter Biden. Or, not Hunter Biden, President Biden. Oh my god, that's weird. Okay, let's move on. So, despite the feelings, the emotions they were feeling of impatience, discouragement, exhaustion, they still kept begrudgingly obeying these actions, these same actions. They'd wipe their brow off and remember the way they felt and keep doing it anyway instead of making a difference, instead of changing what they were doing. So their continual return to the well that they're trying to fill their basket up didn't signify to them that they needed to change. They didn't take that as a sign that they need to change. They just kept doing it. If they would have changed their ways, God would have purified and transformed them. Savory, Spirit says. Spirit would have showed them the way, but they kept insisting that they had all the answers. It says right here that they knew everything. Using high tech to live life in the dark ages. Right? Using the internet. You don't even know who posted those spells. You don't know their intentions. You don't know who they are. There's no shortcuts, okay? There ain't no shortcuts. So they felt like this often in this story, frustrated that their efforts weren't reaping the rewards they were after. They were often confused and they didn't understand their journey. They kept thinking and being more concerned about fetching the water than about the state of their heart. Come through, Spirit. Let me repeat that. They kept being more concerned about fetching the water than about the state of their heart. And they never ceased to stop and think about that because they were always quick. They were always making impulsive decisions based on what they were going to reap as a reward. Their top priority wasn't transformation of their soul, it was fetching the water. So their transformation could never occur. They couldn't make what they want happen because they weren't focusing on the right thing. They were allowing themselves to take part in something that was never going to fulfill them. It was never going to quench their thirst. So that's why they grew weary, but they kept going to the well thinking that it's going to change them. Instead, they needed to change their perspective to realize that that's not the way God works. They need to be in pursuit of God. This wasn't obvious in them. They wasted time. They wasted steps. Every moment they wasted, hope left their heart. And their transformation could never happen. They were never purified from the inside out. Come through, Spirit. Wow. Poor. They're afraid of being poor. Oh my gosh, this person was so afraid of being poor, they kept doing the same things over and over again, got their butt stuck in a black hole. They just round like a tourist field, just doing the same thing over and over again. Perhaps it worked at one time. You know, I'm getting that it may have worked at one time, and that was the illusion. That was what they kept telling themselves. Well, this has worked before, but we're in a different time now. We're in a different energy, so magic can't really work in this time like it used to before. So because they kept doing this magic, they were winging it. They didn't really understand what was going wrong. They just thought if they kept doing it that eventually one of them would work. They were trying to fill their bucket up with water, but they were just being thirsty. They were chasing. Protection. They were scared. They were trying to protect something, trying to protect their assets. Spirit said poor, so this person was possibly trying to protect their assets or trying to protect their status, their ranking, their something like that. Because they didn't want to be perceived as not knowing anything, because no longer going to school because I already know everything. And they didn't want anyone to see that they were cheating. So this person gained some kind of funds or money by doing black magic, and they didn't want anyone to see that they don't work hard for their money because they cheat. They're a cheater. They use magic to gain money. They wanted it to be a mystery. I cannot make it up. They didn't want people to know. So now they're having an emotional breakdown because they're not getting the money they usually get by how they usually get it. Looking up spells online, which is just crazy. Yeah, confidence in reverse. They're losing confidence, and they should, because that's not this. They're graduating from idiot university with a stupid degree, because that's not a way. That's not a way. That's cheating. That's taking shortcuts. What about all the people that work hard? Where do you think the energy comes from? You have to take energy from other people that are working hard to take their abundance for yourself. I told you they weren't listening to their intuition. If you keep getting pushback when you do something, and whatever goal you're achieving, whatever you're trying to achieve, and you take a step forward and you keep getting pushback, it is not meant for you. That is a sign. That's your intuition. That's the universe. That is a sign saying this isn't your path. Stop doing it. This person didn't stop doing it. This person said, well, maybe the next one will work. Determination in reverse. When you are determined to do something, you're telling the universe you don't have it. So you're doing magic in a state of chasing, in determination. You're literally telling the energy that you don't have what you want. So that is what you get. Being in a state of determination, Spirit says instead be in a state of inspiration. Don't be ever determined to get a desired outcome. Be inspired to take the next step towards whatever outcome is meant for you. Sweetness. Under mystery. They thought they were going to get something sweet. Spirit said poor, so this has to do with money or some kind of way that they looked. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Some kind of way they looked, some kind of status. They wanted to appear to be some kind of like teacher or like, I don't know, something professional. But flow. Now they don't have confidence in what's flowing to them because nothing's going right for them. They keep on going to the well, but by the time they're done filling their bucket up, they walk back. There's a hole in their basket. They don't come back with anything. The flow is messed up because this person is some kind of internet wizard. They're like, yeah! Oh, this spell will work. Yeah, this will be a good one. Oh, Spirit said hell. Oh, Spirit said this person's hell. Magic. Magic is stupid, okay? Magic should be illegal. I say it every time. Magic should be illegal. There should be a magistrate of magic, just like Harry Potter, and all the empaths and psychics will work at it and will know when people are doing magic. Honestly. I will be the magistrate. Put him in Azkaban. Azkaban! Lock him up in Azkaban! For doing dark magic on the public. Oh. So, sister line. This could be somebody's sister. This could be somebody's sister did this. Or sibling. Something like that. They were walking a fine line. They thought it was going to be a thumbs up, giving them life. But the line was like having two lives. And it didn't provide protection, right on top of protection. And they didn't provide them protection that they needed to be fortunate. They didn't see the hand that was being dealt to them. This was an ignorant student of magic. Correct. This was an ignorant student of magic. They wanted to take a shortcut because they wanted to appear to be some big dick swinging. Okay? Congratulations. They crossed the line. They thought it'd be fairly straight, but it curved. And now, everything they thought that was logical is actually just their imagination. It was just my imagination running away with me. It was just my imagination running away with me. Justin! They went with a grade 0. Yeah, their GPA is 0. They thought they knew it all. They thought they were so cool. Death symbols. Oh, God. So they enjoyed when people were fearful of them. They enjoyed seeing things in a negative way. They thought they could foretell death. But it's important to remember that what they saw often referred to what they saw in themselves.
Catherine.
Damn, come through, Spirit. So they must have been doing some kind of foretelling or fortune telling or some kind of divination to predict something. But what they were being shown was actually about themselves. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. This is somebody's life, but wow, okay. They were a snake. They were a snake that tried to, it says illness, so they tried to invoke some kind of illness in someone. So it says ping pong, pingus pongus, pong, ping pong. It went back to them. So now they're experiencing misfortune and treachery, and not an actual physical death, because they must have foretold some kind of death on someone else, or put illness for death on someone else. But whatever they did was online, so they may have gotten some kind of spell and thought it was like a literal death, but it ended up being like a misfortune of death, treachery death, illness death, things like that. Because they're ignorant student of magic.
Phantom.
Phantom. Life is a simulation, and some simulations are terribly catastrophic. If you, yeah, the simulation you choose, right? So they thought that by projecting these negative death experiences through divination, I told you, divination, they interpreted it wrong. And now they're experiencing the transition period from one state to another from all these death spells they did. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That's why they're like this. Because they were just winging it. They're an emotional wreck now. Because they were putting out death spells, but they didn't realize that it was about, they foretold their own death spells or whatever. And whatever energy they projected out that they thought was like a literal death is really just energetic death. Like for illness, for misfortune. So they're actually experiencing these transitional states. Wow. Hey! Because they graduated from Idiot University with a degree in stupid. Spirit said it, not me. I didn't say it. Now they're socially awkward. They're impulsive and angry. They struggle to assert themselves, and they're acutely unaware of others, and they avoid confrontation at all costs. It doesn't really sound like some leader to me who knows everything. Sounds quite the opposite, actually. Quite the opposite. Pencil. Spirit said pencil. So, what now? Who did they put these spells against? What? Let's find out more, shall we? Humanity is a story, so imagine when the story loses functional purpose for life. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, this person definitely took the wrong road. They took the road of power and status, and they wanted to appear like someone who was some kind of wizard or something, which I don't know why. Who cares? And they wanted to cheat to get ahead too. So what they were there, they could possibly identify as another gender. They probably already felt an insecurity about that and wanted to have some position of power, some kind of respect. So, oh, I know. Look spells up online to pretend to be like some kind of wizard. They're like, yeah, look at me. And then the energy shifted. So maybe it worked before. It might have worked before, and that's why they kept doing it. But like the focus book said, they kept focusing on the wrong thing. They kept focusing on filling up their basket with water instead of focusing on the state of their heart. And so the energy shift happened, and now all the magic they've been doing, these death spells, is going back to them. Kenyan? Spirit said Kenyan? Like Kenya? Bake or cook? Bake or cook? And I have a... Oh, wait, that was the last reading. Never mind. I was like, I have a cooking card, but that was the last read. Bake or cook? They were cooking up some kind of plan. There was some kind of... They kept doing something overnight because they cooked up some kind of plan. They were trying to bake something. They were trying to, like, do something strategically, like the chess game. Oh my gosh, I cannot stop dropping cards. I can't. I can't stop doing them. What's the grossest thing you've ever tasted? And that's on top of sweetness. And what's the grossest thing you ever tasted on top of sweetness? What up, cuz? So this person projected some kind of negativity or some kind of death spells or something through divination because towards somebody who's sweet because they didn't like them. They didn't like how sweet somebody was. They wanted, it's like bake or cook. They're a cook and you're a baker, or whoever they projected this energy towards, someone who's sweet. They wanted you to experience negative experiences often. They wanted you to experience misfortune, illness, and perhaps a physical death because you're the grossest thing they've ever tasted. They think you're gross. They think you make them cringe. You're so sweet. Could you imagine? Could you imagine knowing somebody so sweet that you cringe by them? That's not their problem. That's your problem. That you cringe in front of sweet people? Give me a break. You want me to do different cards? Okay. I mean, I don't know. I don't pretend to know, okay? I don't pretend to know. Torture. Spirit says it's torture, or they were trying to torture somebody. Tell me more. That's why you don't mess with magic. It's never good. I can't make it up. Oh, thank you, Low Keys Custom Cause. Thank you. Consequences, cause and effect. Boom. This person's in karmic debt because the energy has shifted, and whatever magic they were doing that worked before, now they have truth and clarity. Or somebody in this equation found out what they're doing. It could have been their parents, because I had parents are disappointed, or somebody in this equation found out what they're doing and is disappointed that were authority figures in this person's life. Their intentions were never true. They always lie because they've been doing magic to gain their monetary growth for like years, and when the energy shift happened, the same kind of magic they were doing. Hey Woo, it's me, a self-hating femboy. What's up? Hey, we're talking about T-gender. There's a T-gender witch right here that was doing magic for a long time to get money, and they were perceived as someone of authority that everybody would go to. They thought of them as like someone who has wealth, someone who has power, but then the energy shift happened and the magic doesn't work the same. So there's someone in this equation who's sweet that this person may have targeted to gain something from, but because the energy shift happened, whatever magic they were doing, they kept doing it over and over again because it worked before, and they get their spells from Google. They get their spells from Google, okay? Oh, thank you. So now they're experiencing karma, and they're like, why is this happening to me? Because Pingus Pongus, ping pong ball, it went back to them. That's why. The runner, now they're trying to run away because they fear what's going to happen to them. They're in turmoil. Everything is fleeting. They can't fill their basket up with water anymore. The book said that they should have focused more, instead of filling up their basket with water, they should have focused on the state of their heart. But they didn't, and now the time has come where the energy has shifted and your heart's being weighed. Your heart's being weighed against a feather. Now the ship is sailing because they're stuck in karma. They have karmic debt for God knows how long, and now they're finally understanding what's going on, because just like the book said, they kept coming against obstacles, and they didn't consider those obstacles to be a sign of where they should have used their intuition. I have an intuition card here that it's the magic. With the magic right under intuition, it was the magic. They should have cut ties with the magic, but they kept, because they use it to get everything. They use it for money, they use it for debts, they use it for this, for that. Oh shit, something about a twin flame. Yeah, exactly. Or imagine going to Google for anything like that. Yeah. How do I unalive someone with magic? Or how do I bring an end to someone's relationship? You know, like all of those things. Like, what are you doing? How can you even? That's a lot to type. And then imagine typing it on your phone. You better use talk to text because it's going to take a while. Twin flame runner relationship. I don't know. I do have the runner here. And something about a twin flame. Now, I don't know a ton about twin flames, but what I've been learning through the collective reads and through spirit is that not all twin flames are good. Some twin flames are evil. And you can have an experience with an evil twin flame and think that it's your twin flame. Like the real one, the good one. And it doesn't always work out in the end, but whatever journey you go on with whatever twin flame, the good one or the bad one, it is quite remarkable, the journey. It's like it's a tough road. Yeah, prediction. False twins, yep. Because it's under karma. So a consequence, a cause and effect. I think this could have been an evil twin. Or let me see, let me clarify. Clarify this twin flame, please. Overwhelmed. The stress from this is draining me. I do have 3 people here that they could have involved in this magic, so I definitely... Oh, thank you, Kaylee. Thank you so much. I love you. Thank you so much. Imagine if Gandalf just pulls out an iPhone mid-battle and just searches how to perform a spell. Hold, please. Wait, hold. Hold on. How do I vanquish Voldemort? Exactly. Like, what are they thinking? Now they're overwhelmed. They could have been a false flame because it's right under karma. They could have been pretending to be one of these people's flames, to get them to do the magic with them. The power of 3 or whatever. I mean, I don't know a ton about magic, just what I learned from the... Oh, geez, look at this. Shallow. Yeah. Shallow. Hey, Rocky Nut. They're shallow. They're hollow. They're empty. Oh, death again. I got death again. Power of 3 will set you free. Well, not in this situation. Power of 3 is like ooh-wee right here. They ain't free. They like ooh-wee. So, Spirit said, take that. Spirit said, take that. I love you, Spirit. Spirit, you're funny. What's dead is dead. No second chances. This person used this power of 3 possibly under the guise of a false flame for one of these people to do death spells that they got online. They just looked it up online. You're a wizard, Harry, and Harry responds by saying, mate, I didn't study. I used that ChatGPT. Let me ask my AI chatbot. Let me ask the AI chatbot on Snapchat what spell I can do to end your finances. That's so funny. So I have death here and I have death symbols. Death symbols. So they were definitely, because this person is a ignorant student of energy. They thought they knew everything because they have Google. I can just look up whatever I want and I can Google it and it'll tell me exactly what I need to know. But you could literally Google how kale is bad for you and find a whole thing of how kale's bad for you. But you can also find a thing of how cocaine is good for you and find everything that's good for you about cocaine. You know, it's like whatever you want to find, you can make whatever you want to find on the internet, you know? So this person, if it's on the internet, it must be true. If you can actually see my future, you already know it's with you and me. Well, then I hate to disappoint you, my friend. Because I don't foresee that. So, but this person is a snake. Okay,
Crystals.
Spirit said crystals. They could think that they know everything about crystals. They know everything about. This is a kitchen witch. They're evil walking pants. Okay, they just go online. They wanna look like some kind of authority in the spiritual world. They wanna look like some kind of healer or something, and they get money and they use magic to get money. They go online and everybody thinks they're like someone who's confident, someone who knows what they're talking about, because they think that they know. I no longer going to school because I already know everything. Okay? But now their butt is stuck in a black hole that they created, because that's what magic is. It's literally a black hole of nothingness. And the energy has to come from somewhere, so it turned them into a vampire. If you could see my future, it'll probably be me falling downstairs and going insane playing piano. It's called the necrometer. But just remember, with any divination, I say this every time, so just a disclaimer. Make sure you're protecting yourself, make sure you're clearing your field, and make sure you're the leader of your own discernment so you know what's coming through. Okay? Modern. This person thought they were modern day vampire, modern day witch. They thought they were so cool. They thought their shit didn't stink. They thought they could get away with anything. And now the things that they were doing are causing bitterness in them because they worked before, but now it doesn't work. And now we're in with this eclipse that happened. We did a reading about it yesterday. You can watch it for more detail, but it basically in a nutshell said anybody who's operating in their shadow selves will not be able to hide who they truly are now. It will be apparent that they're angry, they'll be resentful, they're going to show how they truly feel on the outside, and they're not going to be able to hide it because of the energy we're in, because it's so agitating, because they made mistakes. They made a lot of mistakes. For one, just know that anything you look up on the internet should be taken with a grain of salt. Okay? This person was doing this for years, probably getting money this way. Yeah. Silence. Silence of the lambs. They're being stonewalled now. Now they're frozen in place. They have nowhere to go. They've relied on magic for so long to get them what they needed, and they kept doing it and doing it. They've created karmic debt for years. Years. Because they didn't want to listen to their intuition because they were shallow.
Want to speak.
They were too shallow. They had to appear like they knew everything, like they were an expert, like nothing, like no, don't worry. I know what I'm doing. I've done this before a million times. I know what I'm doing. I can do this. It's going to work. It worked this time. It worked that time. I know it's going to work. No. I mean, I would have said, if I keep doing something and I keep hitting brick walls and bad things keep happening for me. Negative things keep happening to me. That's a sign to stop. That's your intuition saying, halt, please stop. This isn't the way. This isn't going to get you anything. And that's for anything, not just for magic, but what do I have to do to wake up to you making me eggs with our child in our arms and going to work at 8:45 and I'm late, but it's because we're madly in love? That is wildly specific. Way to use your imagination. I cannot answer that. I don't know. I'm unavailable, okay? I'm unavailable right now. But I appreciate you so much. I do private readings. If you do love the way I read, you want a private reading, you can email me at patiencewithspirit@gmail.com and I'd be happy to be of service. It's $20 for 20 minutes. I love you so much, you guys. Thank you so much for all your support. I'll see you on the next one.